of the track, and there are several steeplechasers in this race this evening who are just having a little run out over the flat. I always think that there should be quite a strong correlation between steeplechase and 5,000. They're both tough events, but not many steeplechasers really focus upon the flat enough, in my opinion. Hellen Obiri there, the Rio Olympic silver medalist at 5,000, has a fabulous speed and strength combination. She's a world-class 1,500 metre runner as well. She's run 3:57. She starts here as favourite, I think. She lost at the Van Damme meeting in Brussels at the end of last year to Ayana, who ran 14:18 over 5,000. There is Teferi, another name to watch here, Senbere Teferi, the World Championship silver medalist in 2015. So we have the Olympic silver medalist against the World Championship silver medalist. Letesenbet was fifth in the steeplechase in Rio, fourth in Brussels in 2016. Vastenberg is in this lineup, Jut Vastenberg of the Netherlands. Krauser, chatting to her yesterday, Geisa Felicitas Krauser of Germany, who is better known as a steeplechaser, the World Championship bronze medalist from 2015, said she's having a rare run out here for 5,000 metres. In fact, just reminding myself, I think she said this is her debut at 5,000 metres on the track. Well, it's a warm evening. The temperature as we came on air was around 24 degrees centigrade, and the humidity is high. There's hardly any breeze in the arena, as we've seen from those wind readings in the sprints. Pacemakers, Smartest Förderstopp, the light blue nearest the camera with the blonde hair, will take them out for the first 2.5 laps, the first kilometre. In about 2:52, that's the target. That is about 14:30 tempo. And then Kali Thackeray of Great Britain is due to take them through to 2,000. Thackeray in the yellow there in second place. Assefa right at the back of that leading group. Sofia Assefa was the Olympic silver medalist in the steeplechase in London. All of 5 years ago now. She's back in about 10th place at the moment. But will Obiri here show the steeplechasers how it's done? She's a wonderfully consistent athlete, great turn of speed, world indoor champion over 3,000 back in 2012 in Istanbul.
I mentioned before, but nevertheless the real racing is yet to come, and we shall see who is prepared to take this on and push it along.
Well, we're looking for 69 seconds per lap. There's an element of bunching there just behind them. Still Gidey, the tall figure there in the pink, just to right centre of picture. Lovely looking runner, actually. She is the World Junior Cross Country champion, and tall as well. You compare that with the slightly hunched-shouldered style of Hellen Obiri and that awkward arm movement I've alluded to from Teferi in second place now, as Thackeray has gone. And, well, she only led, frankly, for about 250 metres. Didn't really contribute a great deal, Kali Thackeray, I'm afraid. She's supposed to have tried to lead them to 2 kilometres, so should have been in there for another lap at least. As Obiri takes them through now with 8 laps to run, and it is beginning to whittle down now. I just sense that Obiri has lengthened that stride a little bit. She's got a very high heel lift behind her, as Obiri. Nice looking performer, albeit with that slightly hunched-shouldered style. Moves well, does Gidey in third place, doesn't she? Looks very relaxed and smooth compared with the two in front of her. There she is, long legs, strides up alongside Teferi, and past her indeed. And Chepkoech, that is, in fourth place on the inside, now in fifth, as these 5 get away. These 3 just beginning to ease away. It is Teferi in third place. Behind them, Kipkirui and Chepkoech. Now trying to get back on terms with this leading trio. 6 laps to run. Obiri doing it the hard way, doing all the work, acting in fact as a sort of a perfect pacemaker for the 2 ladies behind her.
The sort of schedule we were talking about 14:22, and I think they are going to be just 2 or 3 seconds outside that schedule, but still being maintained quite well.
4 laps to run. They went through 3,000 a little while ago in 8:41. That was another 5:47, so they've gone 2:52. Another 2:47. 2:52, 2:54, and then 2:47. So Obiri certainly did turn the screw, and it's done for the World Championship silver medalist there in third place to the right of picture. But she just cannot, at the moment at least, shake off this youngster. Letesenbet, excuse me, it's one of those words, one of those names. I'll call her Gidey because that's her surname. She cannot shake off Guy, 1 at 3,000. Massive personal best, by the way, for the youngster in second place. But that third kilometre was a 2:54. So they've gone 2:52, 2:54, 2:54. And now Obiri is really pouring it on. 2 laps to go this time. And Obiri, the Olympic silver medalist, is showing her class. The Olympic silver medalist in second place now is Teferi, the World Championship silver medalist. And she hears the bell this time. And it's been a determined, strong run from Hellen Obiri. Teferi in second place, overtook Gidey going into the back straight. The youngster just perhaps overextending herself through that fourth kilometre, which was a 2:52. So they've gone 2:52, 2:54, 2:54, 2:52, and this final kilometre, I'm sure, from Obiri will be strong as well. Look at the way she's punching the air there. The shoulders very hunched and tight. The stride length is strong. Maintaining the form so well. Lapping athletes now, indeed, over this 5,000 metre distance. And she has the quality, she has the speed, endurance to raise her game, despite the fact this is just her against the clock. How impressive is this? And watch the clock, by the way. It's going to be very quick indeed. The fastest time in the world this year for women's 5,000 metres was 15:11. She's going to take something like 45 seconds off that, because this is fabulously quick, and she's done so much of the work herself. Crosses the line as Hellen Obiri, 14:22. Boy, oh boy, if she could only have had help through to halfway or even 3,000. Crossing the line in second, a long way back to Teferi there. And then the youngster Gidey crosses now in about 14:37. That is a massive improvement for the youngster there. Gidey, boy, she's just taken something like 10 seconds off her personal best. But Hellen Obiri in very fine fettle indeed. She has a World Championship 1,500 metre medal from Moscow 2013. She has that Olympic silver medal from 5,000 in Rio. And that speed and strength look to be stored aplenty for the coming summer. That performance was awe-inspiring. 14:22 there. The winning time is confirmed at 14:22.47. It is a new world lead. It's not a meeting record, remember. That belongs to Ayana from 2 years back when she ran 14:14. Nearly broke the world record, and she said after the race she didn't even know what the world record was. She had no idea she was within 2 or 3 seconds of Dibaba's best ever.
Yeah, it was a very impressive finish, wasn't it? She was so determined on that last couple of laps, particularly the last lap. She brought herself right back by about 4 seconds into that original schedule that we had at 14:22, and so it worked out that way, but she didn't have a great deal of help. The youngster stayed with her for quite a while, but really it was an individual piece of distance running.
Personal best, and doing so much of the front running herself. 14:22.47 ahead of Teferi and Gidey with Kipkemboi and Kipkirui.